Liverpool hero exposes massive FSG truth. During incredible rant, the Salah saga. Liverpool's 2024-2025 season has been nothing short of exhilarating, as the Reds currently sit atop the Premier League, topped their Champions League group stage, and secured a place in the Carabao Cup final. However, amidst this on-field success, the most debated issue surrounding the club has been the future of their talismanic forward, Mohamed Salah. With his contract winding down to less than 6 months, remaining speculation surrounding his future has reached a fever pitch. And now one of Salah's closest friends has weighed in on the situation, voicing frustrations that go beyond the player's potential departure and pointing fingers at the ownership of the club. FSG under fire, the growing divide. Fenway Sports Group, FSG, Liverpool's current ownership group, has long been a point of contention for fans. While their tenure has overseen a period of incredible success, including Premier League and Champions League triumphs, their approach to finances, player recruitment, and contract negotiations has been a persistent source of debate among supporters. The current situation with Salah, who has been a key figure for Liverpool since joining in 2017, has become the latest flashpoint in this ongoing dispute. His contract, which expires in the summer of 2025, is at the heart of this controversy, with growing concerns that FSG might prioritize financial considerations over the sporting success of the team. Although Salah has repeatedly expressed his desire to stay at Anfield, his renewal negotiations have been drawn out, and many fans believe the ownership is dragging its feet on a deal, despite Salah's pivotal role in Liverpool's success. Dejan Lovren's rant, criticizing FSG's focus on finances. Former Liverpool defender Dejan Lovren, who played alongside Salah during the club's most successful years, recently shared his thoughts on the ongoing contract saga in a fiery interview with Ismail Mahmoud for Win-Win Sports. Lovren didn't hold back in his criticism of FSG, suggesting that the club's owners may be focusing too much on the financial implications of a potential renewal rather than the impact Salah continues to have on the pitch. There are people with enormous wealth who might not care about who Mohamed Salah is or what he offers on the pitch, Lovren said. In the end, they might only look at the financial aspect and say, well, this player isn't worth that amount. That's painful. Lovren's comments are indicative of the frustration many fans and former players feel about FSG's perceived prioritization of profit over player loyalty and on-field success. While it's understood that maintaining the financial health of their club is vital, Salah's form, arguably the best of his career, seems to make any notion of undervaluing him in terms of his worth to the club seem unreasonable. He's having one of the best seasons of his career, Lovren continued. I think letting Salah leave is the wrong decision because this man still has many years to give. Salah's future. The Saudi Arabia connection. Lovren's sentiments come at a time when the uncertainty surrounding Salah's future has reached new heights. Despite his outstanding performances, there are growing concerns that he could leave the club this summer. Salah, now 32, has been a prolific presence at Liverpool, but with his contract expiring in just a few months, there are serious discussions about his next move. The most prominent suitor for Salah's services is Al Hilal, a Saudi Pro League giant, who is reportedly keen on securing his signature before the start of the 2025 Club World Cup in June. Al Hilal has already made contact with Liverpool, and there are reports indicating that the two clubs have reached an agreement to allow Salah to leave Anfield early, on a free transfer, if he decides to join the Saudi club. This development is a significant one, as it suggests that Liverpool could be open to parting ways with their star player earlier than expected, perhaps due to the financial offer from Saudi Arabia being too good to refuse. However, despite this, Salah's camp has not yet made a definitive decision about his future, and Liverpool remains hopeful that he will extend his stay on Merseyside. A summer of uncertainty, more than just Salah. While Salah's future is the most high-profile situation, he is not the only key player whose contract situation is coming to a head. Both Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, two other cornerstones of Liverpool's squad, also have contracts that expire in the coming seasons, adding to the sense of urgency at Anfield. Reports suggest that Liverpool are in talks with all three players regarding new deals, but the clock is ticking, and the possibility of them leaving for free in the summer looms larger with each passing day. These contract negotiations will undoubtedly be critical for FSG, as the loss of multiple key players could have a devastating impact on the team's competitive standing and long-term success. Beyond Saudi Arabia's interest in Salah, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, has also reportedly expressed interest in bringing the Egyptian forward to France, further complicating the situation. While the Parisian club has not yet made an official move, their interest in Salah is indicative of his value in the global football market. FSG's financial priorities. A double-edged sword, FSG's approach to ownership has often been viewed through the lens of financial prudence, and their handling of player contracts and transfers has reflected that. While this model has enabled Liverpool to operate in a sustainable manner, it also places them in a position where they risk losing key players when financial offers from rival clubs become too tempting. The situation with Salah is just the latest example of this delicate balancing act. Many supporters of Liverpool feel that FSG's reluctance to fully commit to high wages or lucrative transfer deals has left the club vulnerable to losing their best players. With Salah, Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold all potentially departing in the near future, questions arise about FSG's long-term vision for the team. Is it to continue competing at the highest level in Europe, or is the financial bottom line the true focus? The impact of Salah's departure, should Salah leave Liverpool, it would mark the end of an era for the club. He has been instrumental in their recent successes, including the Premier League title in 2020, the Champions League victory in 2019, and the numerous other accolades the team has won during his tenure. His departure would leave a massive hole in the team's attacking force, and it's uncertain whether Liverpool could adequately replace him. It's also worth considering the emotional impact his departure could have on the supporters. Salah has become not just a football icon, but also a beloved figure in the city, with his connection to the fans transcending the pitch. His departure could signal a shift in the club's direction, and not necessarily one that many supporters would welcome. Conclusion. The future of Liverpool under FSG's things stand. The future of Mohamed Salah at Liverpool is uncertain, with his contract nearing its expiration and lucrative offers from clubs like Al Hilal and PSG on the table. While Salah has expressed his desire to remain at Anfield, the situation remains complicated, especially given the financial considerations from FSG. Dejan Lovren's passionate comments highlight the growing frustration among Liverpool supporters, who feel that FSG's focus on financial matters might jeopardize the club's long-term success and reputation. With key players like Salah, Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold all facing contract uncertainty, the coming months could define not just Liverpool's season, but their future trajectory under FSG's ownership.